It's been 32 years since Huang Zongquan began his teaching career in Longbao village, which is surrounded by steep mountains. Over the last 3 decades, he's been the only teacher for the only primary school here, and is in charge of all subjects.
I love the children and I love teaching. That's why I have spent almost half my lifetime here.
Longbao is one of the poorest villages of the city of Yibing in southwest China's Sichuan province. Until last year, there wasn't even a road here. Huang had to carry all his teaching material in packed baskets, although he sometimes enlisted the help of horses. Today, he has 12 third-grade students. Half of them are Yi people, an ethnic minority.
我在这里读书，我很喜欢老师，我们能学到很多知识，老师也很关心我们。我喜欢老师给我们上课，因为他能教我们体育课、音乐课，还有画画课，还有语文啊、数学。
Work for Huang doesn't end after class. When the school bell rings, Huang becomes an ordinary farmer in order to earn more money to support his son in college. Huang has several opportunities to walk out of the mountains for higher-paying jobs, but he chooses to stay behind every time.
当时，龙宝这个地方，学生
I am the only teacher in the village, and no one would like to work in such a poor place. I couldn't bear to leave my students behind. That's too heartless.
2 tile-roofed houses, a tiny playground, and an extremely shabby toilet. Very few changes have taken place in the small school with a history of 64 years. But Huang said, what gratifies him is that the villagers' perception of education has largely improved.
The villagers now realize the importance of education. In the past, they had to try to persuade people to send their children to school, and even had to give them an advance on tuition fees for them. But now the enrollment rate is almost 100%.
Huang said what he expects most is the improvement of school facilities as poverty alleviation work proceeds. More importantly, he hopes dedicated young teachers will follow his footsteps and bring more knowledge to these kids. Yang Jinghao, CGTN, Yibing, Sichuan Province.